One of the things we do when somebody reaches out to PAARI is we think about what's going to work in their community. It's not a cookie cutter approach, so there's different program models that they might explore implementing in their community. The walk-in model or the self-referral model is really the idea that an individual is self-selecting to walk into a location, usually a police department.
And they're met by a compassionate police officer who knows that for this person to walk into a police department, they are absolutely desperate. So we treat them with respect.
What we've done in Jeffersontown is they can voluntarily walk in our police station. They can turn over any drugs or drug paraphernalia. We won't charge them for that to be in their possession. We will dispose of it. And then we will help them with whatever services they may need.
The incident-based outreach program is based on the idea that an incident happens and then an outreach visit takes place.
If there is an overdose over the weekend, we do a door knock. So we'll go to that person's home who's now back from the hospital and door knock and just meet them where they're at in terms of their recovery. No judgment, no forcing anything, just a conversation. And that initiates that trust building with that particular person.
The risk-based outreach program is a little different in that it's a bit more proactive. So instead of waiting for an incident to happen and then doing a visit, you would kind of identify who in the community is struggling, who's at acutely elevated risk.
Many of the people that go to the emergency room a lot are also involved in the criminal justice system a lot. So we're starting to share information on those frequent utilizers of emergency room and criminal justice system, identifying those individuals and trying to provide them with services.
We live in a very small community where everybody knows everybody, and I've gotten many calls myself saying, hey, somebody needs help. And before they overdose, we'll go over there and try to get them assistance.
We also engage with our school districts. We identify homes where there are drug-endangered children and then connect them and their family members to services as well.
The officer referral model is based on the idea that in their everyday interactions, law enforcement have this unique position to be able to connect people to treatment and services.
Police officers are out in the street all the time. We go on calls all the time, frequently.
The key is to communicate, and when you get talking to people, hey, they tell the police officers, I think so-and-so's needs some help, needs some assistance, and that police officer can go over and visit that person.
What these models do is that they interrupt the old paradigm, right? That you commit a crime or you're dealing with drug addiction and there's only one outlet for you, and it's most likely going to end up in jail. What this allows us to do is redirect some people who are struggling. It allows us to connect them with those services to get them back on their feet.